Oh my God, I can't make this stuff up. We gotta be living in a simulation, right? Because Trump thinks these photoshopped images are real.
And then they look, and on his knuckles, he had MS13.
There's a dispute.
Well, wait a minute. He had MS13 on his knuckles tattooed.
Oh, he had some tattoos that are interpreted that way. But let's move on.
Wait a minute. Hey, Terry.
He did not have the letter MS13.
It says MS13.
That was Photoshopped. So let me
That was Photoshop. Terry, you can't do that. Hey, they're giving you the big break of a lifetime. You know, you're doing the interview. I picked you because, frankly, I never heard of you, but that's okay. But I picked you, Terry. But you're not being very nice.
Somebody at the DOJ photoshopped MS13 onto Garcia's hands. Their allegation is that the marijuana, the smiley face, are dog whistles for MS13. But Trump missed that bit of nuance, and he actually thinks the photoshopped MS13 is actually tattooed on Garcia's hands.
He had MS as clear as you can be, not interpreted. This is why people no longer believe the news, because
when
it's
he was
fake
photographed
news.
in El Salvador, they aren't there. But let's just go on. They aren't there when he's in El Salvador.
They weren't there, but they're there now, right?
No,
but they're there
in
now.
your picture.
Terry,
Ukraine, sir.
He's got MS13 on his knuckles.
And even if that was true, which it is not, Garcia still is entitled to due process. It is not illegal to belong to a gang. That is covered under the First Amendment, freedom of association. I personally feel like belonging to a criminal gang should be a crime of some sort, but not under our Constitution. There are RICO laws that cover this, but again, you have to be charged, you have to be convicted. And even if he were charged and he were convicted, it would still be cruel and unusual punishment to send him to a torture prison in El Salvador. That is an Eighth Amendment violation. 288 people have been kidnapped and sent to El Salvador with zero due process, merely on the accusation that they are gang members. In this prison, they are only fed rice and beans. They are never allowed to go outside. The Justice Minister has said that no one leaves this prison alive. There are deeply disturbing satellite images of this prison. And even if you can't find an ounce of empathy for these immigrants, you must know that Trump wants to send homegrowns next. That means U.S. citizens. And maybe you think if you bend the knee, if you lick the boot, if your skin is not too dark, that you'll be safe. Hitler murdered 700 of his own brown shirts after he consolidated power. That's the thing with narcissists and tyrants. They don't care about you. Already, Trump is hurting the very people that voted him in. Truckers, coal miners, Cubans. He has denied federal aid to Arkansas and West Virginia, deeply red states. So you really think you're going to be safe when he starts rounding up the homegrowns? Folks, I got two asks. Leave a comment and then share this to your friends, family, and neighbors.